This happens in the morning, 30 minutes, not more than 30 minutes. So this is just active retrieval. No, it's not any lesson. Something you've already got. So good morning. Morning routine happens in the morning. There are 4 components. One routine, remember children, Bible, TOEFL learning, maths visit, and writers workshop. First, I want you to write your short date and your long date. Write neat, write small, write straight. Short date, long date, short date, long date. Come on children, short date, long date. Write neat, write small, write straight. And hands on top. Chin box. Chin box. Thank you. So we need to ready a bit faster. Be careful with the spelling of the day of the week. Now, what is today? What is today? Think on blood. When I lower my hand, give me your answer in full sentence. What is today? What is today? What is today? Today is Wednesday. Today is the 20th of March 2024. Let's try that again. What is today?
Today is the 20th of
March 2024. Write small, write neat, write straight. Remember, it's at a brisk pace, so you don't wait. They will learn to write small, write neat, write straight. This is what we practice in primary school. So hands on top. Now chin box. Remember, every sentence begins with a capital letter and the punctuation. If you have the correct punctuation. Now soldier books. Soldier book is soldier book. You have to be very strict. You set the tone for your children. What will be tomorrow? What will be tomorrow? Think. You know the answer. You don't know. You're thinking. Come on. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What will be tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be Thursday.
Tomorrow will be the 20th of March 2024. Let's try that again. What will be tomorrow? When I lower my hand, give me your answer. Hocus pocus. Everybody focus. When I lower my hand, give me your answer. What will be tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be the
21st of March 2024. Write small, write neat, write straight. Remember, when you're writing, it begins with a capital letter, it ends with a punctuation. Remember where to put your punctuation. Remember the days of the week and the months of the year. It always begins with a hands on top.
Everybody's
Chin box. Chin box. The reason for chin box, you want to see what they wrote. This is where you do your scaffolding. Go around, tell them, remind them, capital letter. Remind them about the punctuation. Now, soldier box. Soldier books. Okay, what was yesterday? What was yesterday? What was yesterday? What was yesterday? Remember, in complete sentence. Yesterday was. What was yesterday? When I lower my hand, give me your answer. Think time. Know the answer? You don't know, you're still thinking. What was yesterday? Yesterday was the 19th of March 2024. Write small, write neat, write straight. So oral, written. And hands on top.
Everybody's
Okay, you see that I'm very fast? It will encourage your slow writers to write a little bit faster. You don't need to ponder on their slowness. But then they will learn from their peers that they need to write faster. And soldier books.
rather than wasting time.
Rather than wasting time. Once you start, for example, once if I start with the Master Sireli, and I will interrogate and I will continue half of the day. So use your attention grabbers. Okay, now we are going to look at the calendar. So sorry, my calendar is a bit blurry because of the whiteboard. So this is the month of February, and how many Fridays are in the month of February? Okay, going back to you as a teacher, in what part of your lesson does this come in? Maths, in measurements, yes or no? Yes. How many Fridays are there in February? How many Fridays? How many Fridays are there in February? Respond in complete sentence. There are Fridays in February. Think. Still thinking? Don't know? You know the answer. There are 4 Fridays in February. So you continue till the last one. Complete sentence. Okay, will it support your golden ones? Yes. And they will build up that confidence to write confidently rather than you pondering on their weaknesses. And then we need to check the spelling errors. Now it's weather watch. Okay? I want okay. Can Master from now go outside and tell us how is the weather today? Tell us how is the weather today. Go outside, you'll be our weatherman today. Okay. There are 3 types of clouds. Can you read the clouds, please? Focus, focus. Thank you. There are 3 main types of clouds. And what are the clouds? Okay, read the slide with me. Cumulus or fluffy clouds, stratus or lead clouds, cirrus or thin feathery clouds. Okay, yeah, these are the clouds that we see every day. But remember, there's a 4th one. And when you see this cloud, what do you predict? Rain. It is going to rain. It's called the nimbus clouds. Okay, with me. Scorching. Scorching. Hot. Humid. Warm. Clear. Sunny. Mild. Cool. Overcast. Drizzling rain. Rainy. Cloudy. Sea breeze. Windy. Chance of showers. Stormy. You see that I'm reading really fast because we want fluency. You guys fluency. Lunch.
You know, our students are so familiar with, hey, what's the weather like today? They'll say it's hot and sunny. You're introducing weather vocabs to them. Right? It's scorching. Right?
How is the sun outside? How hot is it? Okay. Can our weatherman please, in full sentence, tell us how's the weather today?
Our weather today is cloudy.
The weather today is good, but you didn't know what that. Okay, now when we look at the weather, it comes in probability. Okay, 0 is impossible or unlikely. Okay, likely 100% certain that it's going to happen. Okay, and temperature, hot, warm, cool. When it's 0, that's freezing. Okay, when we talk about temperature, we use it with it was plus an adjective. It is warm today, or it was cold yesterday. Okay, when we're describing the temperature, we can use the vocabulary scorching, hot, warm, cool, cold, and freezing. Scorching, very, very hot, like in Lambasa. Okay, freezing when we have snow. Okay, and temperature. Okay, we use a degree Celsius as a unit to for measuring temperature, and this is for the year. Okay, and this is the temperature back in Nandi. Okay, low temperature is in blue and high temperature is in red. What is the highest temperature? What is the highest temperature? When I lower my hand, give me your answer. In choral response. When I lower my hand, give me your answer. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Think time. What is the highest temperature?
The highest temperature was 31.4 degrees Celsius.
31.4 degrees Celsius. What about 31.6? Right. And what is the lowest temperature? Full sentence.
The lowest temperature was 18.3 degrees Celsius.
Thank you. Okay, and this other temperature in Suva. Okay. Suva is a very cold place. Okay, so the temperature is really low. Okay, now, from the information that we have gathered, okay, we are going to write a weather report. You are going to imagine you're the weather report officer, PG1 FPC, and you are going to write a script. Okay? Using the example, notify the minimum, the maximum temperature. Okay, using the vocabulary that we have just read from our weather vocabulary. This is an example. Weather forecast for Friday, February 9, 2024. I predict the weather today will be hot and humid. The cloud cover is cumulus, so storms would be expected later today. The minimum temperature will be 90 degrees and the maximum temperature will be 29 degrees. It will be an overcast with a high probability of rain using the vocabulary. So take your umbrellas with you today. Now I want you to look in and whisper to your friend. I want you to write a weather report using that
I
template.
predict
Come on. This is year 7 and 8 morning routine. Yeah, this is 7 and 8 morning routine. The reason I brought this up because most of you are teaching upper class.
It's really what
The
they
year 1 and 2, it's very easy.
Some
more
Very
simple
easy,
than-
They don't write weather report.
They just have to tell you today the weather is. If it's
Cold and
raining, what
rain.
type of rain? Is it torrential rain? Bucket full of rain. Imagine children from Lukupolo in the far end of this island.
because they are raining.
Raining
If
here
they
so
could use
long.
torrential rain, then children in Kamera can use torrential rain.
Raining sinkhole.
Okay, sometimes we are
Very
Very
good.
Yes.
Learning.
the. Can you volunteer? Any volunteer? Any volunteer?
It's really, I predict
To tell us your weather reporter today.
You got the weather report.
Yeah, you'll be the weather report. So you know, when we did this with our year 7 and 8, the first day they did it, they were a bit shy. When as time moves on, they come up with different types of advice. So this girl walked in and she said, it's bucket full of rain, so I advise you to take a cup of coffee, sit in front of the TV. Okay? That's what children come up with. They watch TV every day. They're exposed to so many things. And who are we to barrier them, to cut them off from what they already know? Use the vocabulary, eh? So the vocabulary list from there, it's going to help them. It's going to give them the idea. Just the right idea to write a report. Come on, teachers, you are teachers of today. Somebody volunteer, please.
The first day it will be hard because it's done every day. Someone has to be the reporter every
Right.
day, eh?
So every day, just like I said, must start to be the weatherman. That's how we did it. We just sent one student outside because it's a routine. So imagine if they could write this. One of my students who could not read, could not write, who can't speak, in term 2, the child was already giving me weather report. I have a cloud finder, so they'll take the cloud finder, they'll go outside, they'll look at the cloud, and they'll come back to me and they'll tell me what's the cloud cover and what's the prediction for the weather. So please, Mas Tama Ketawa, our weather report for today.
Clap, let's move. Can you move?
Can I predict from there?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I predict that the weather today will be the cloud cover is cumulus, so storms could be expected later today. The minimum temperature will be 90 degrees and the maximum temperature will be 29 degrees Celsius. It will be overcast with a high probability of rain, a lot of rain, torrential rain, so take umbrellas wherever you go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. So children would have watched the news. Say that I'm
Can I just add what is it?
Oh, thank
If
you.
it continues like this, there's no school again tomorrow.
Okay. Now we are going to look at our map. Now I want you to study the map. I'm going to give you 3 minutes or 2 minutes. Study the map. Know your oceans, know your Continents. This is morning routine. Still morning routine.
So
This
you
is
know the
10 marks.
different subjects, eh? It's a
All
integrated
integrated.
All in
Geography, that's like DK.
Social health.
After weather, man.
When I'm in port, can we also receive vernacular during that?
for
Yes.
class.
Yeah,
Oh,
one,
yes, yeah.
No, we were just talking about the band, the FBC band program. Nanumati ko lang, kaya lang mo lang kaya sila ba?
Only in
Okay. I want you to write down the oceans. How many oceans do you know? Right mid, right small, right straight. Oceans. Only the oceans. Okay, if you're conducting morning routine, your timer says 30, stop.
Stop the reggae.
Stop. If it's 30 minutes, the time it hits 30, you stop. Tomorrow, you as a teacher improve your time.
Continue from where you left off.
No,
Oh,
start
start
again.
again.
Okay, now chin buns. Chin buns. Thank you. Okay. Good.
Very good.
Very good. Very advanced. Okay. Now check. We have Pacific Ocean. Read with me. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and
Antarctic Ocean.
or Southern Ocean. Right. Maths wizard. Maths wizard. Look at the timetable. Study the timetable. What can you see in the timetable? Now I want you to write your 6 times table. Right mid, right small, right straight. Go.
6-1,
And write both.
6-2.
6 times 1 equals 6. 1 times 6 equals 6. So that they know that
Inverse.
inverse. Right.
Commutative,
Write as many as you can. Remember, we always tell our children 6 times 12. That's it. No, it goes beyond. 6 times 13, 14. So if they go past 12, it tells you something. That they know their times table. Okay, some of our children, this is what they do. As soon as you say times table, please discourage. 6 times 1 equals 6. 1 times 6 equals 6. And what strategy can they use to get the answer? They will use
Repeat.
count on 6. Count on 6 plus 6, 12. So 6 times 3 equals 12. 12, count on 6 again. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 6 times 3 equals 18. For them to know where the answer came from. Hands on top.
Everybody.
Chin boards. So every time you'll be doing chin boards, just for you to know what they know and what they don't know. Now, frame model, same thing that we did in maths. Yes or no? Yes. So, if you are writing addition, the definition of addition, as time goes on, what happens to the definition?
Expand.
It expands. Because they'll be learning from each other. Right, and then we have writer's workshop. Tell us, read our learning intention. We are learning how to write a sentence using a capital letter. We are learning how to write a sentence using a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. Okay. Now, a sentence is a group of words together. A sentence is a group of words that make sense. It contains a subject and a predicate. The action in a sentence.
A compound sentence is when two independent clauses are joined together using a coordinating conjunction. Okay? Independent clause can stand on its own. There are two independent clauses. We are going to use the coordinating conjunction to join them together to make one sentence. Okay, and this is our coordinating conjunction by the acronym fanboys together. For and no, but, or, yet, so. Okay, this is our sentence. We went to the river, our coordinating conjunction, but it started to rain. So the two independent clauses are we went to the river, it started to rain. What is our coordinating conjunction? But. Okay, your sentence. We could go to Nandi, we could go to Suva. Write your sentence. Choose a coordinating conjunction to join the two sentences. Here a paper. Did you find this inside?
Yes.
Yes.
We could go to Nandi. Or we could go to Suva.
Hands up top.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop.
Okay. Let's read a sentence. We could go to Nandi or we could go to Suva. Thumbs up if you have it. Thumbs down if you don't have it. Good. So next time we could improve. Now thoughtful learning. Okay, in thoughtful learning, we are talking about the book, The Last Wild. Okay, this is a novel. Okay, this book is about a world where animals no longer exist, or so people think. The main character is told to be Kester James, who sometimes feels like he had to exist either. He is locked away in a home for troubled children. He's told there's something wrong with him. When he meets the last remaining animal that have something important to say. Now, what if our world was like Kester, or Fiji, or somewhere else in the world, and most animals were now extinct? If you happen to come across the last remaining animal, a sea creature, a rainforest creature, a creature you know that lives in habitats near you and it can talk. You're going to use your imagination. Now, what do you think it would say to humans? Write your message now. Write your message. What would the last remaining animal say to humans? Write your message down. Come on, write your message down. Okay. What do you think? Which animal do you think would be the last animal to survive? Now, the animal had already given you the message. Now tell us what animal in complete sentence. That's the second sentence. Right? Which animal would it be? Right? And what would they say happened to them? What would they say happened to them? That's three sentences already. First, what was the message? Second, what would be the animal? Which creature? Third, what would they say happened to them? Hands on top.
Everybody stop.
Round the table. Anybody would like to share? Okay, message. What was your message? You selfish being. Okay, Kula was talking about the hook. If you begin a paragraph or a story, begin, you selfish being. Would you like to read further?
No.
Yes, you'll be very curious.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
You look so different from me. That's a hook. Anybody else has a different one? Come on. The one that my students wrote is, I will kill. Please save me. Those are called hooks. We are used to once upon a time. Gone are the days. They start with a bang. We're encouraging children to write, they start with a bang. Just like in movies. Children will only run to a house as soon as they do. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. That's starting with a bang. The noise of that gun shooting. Same time everybody will run to that house and want to know what's in the movie. Hooking their audience. So that's the end of morning routine. Thank you. That was really.
7 and 8, eh?
5 minutes.
So once you reach the 30-minute mark, you still have to slide, you stop there. Tomorrow you start again. See whether you can go over that slide again.
So, madam, you are going to use the same routine
Yeah.
for 1 week or
1 week.
and then another week then you change?
Yeah, one routine.
One routine on it.
So whatever you are teaching in maths, for example, she did the times table. So if you are doing, you are teaching addition of numbers using the jump strategy, yeah, go maybe in the maths. It's consolidating what is what you are teaching in maths.
Boleh tertunggu.
So that's morning routine. When it comes to a literacy lesson, for example, when you're focusing on reading and viewing, she's taking a lesson on that. You know, most of the time we ask students to copy the notes from the book, and we don't